My 808 compression causes depression. I hope all the decibels make you go deaf. I got an obsession with making.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's KRALC back with another video. Today we're going to be looking at how you make a hyperpop song, and you can skip to the vocals if you want, but I'm just going to start with the beat first. So yeah, here we go. Okay, so even though it sounds very intense, it's not actually that intense. I haven't got that many layers in this song, and yeah, I'm just gonna be pretty much breaking down the beat for you guys. So as you see here, I just started off with 808 from this thing called Sublab, but you can use any 808, and you just want it to be really distorted. So this is what I got, and I just played some really simple bass line. And then to layer it up with something, I layered it up with, it sounds complicated, but really it's just this instrument here, just from Nexus. And this instrument, I just added a glide on it, and pretty much I copied the 808 pattern and moved it up one octave over some bits while layering the bottom bit at the bottom, so you get this really cool effect. Then the next thing I did was added some vinyl strings and just turned down the release. So you get that sound, and with the drums you want to use a lot of different kicks. So here I'll just play all my kicks together. I think these are all kicks, and they just make this really nice pattern. So just a lot of distortion and hard-hitting kicks, and then with the snares again, just layer up your snares until you get something that sounds very unique. And yeah, I'll play all the kicks with the snare now. And then just a very simple hi-hat pattern, which I had two different hi-hats for this one. And then I found this like 70s style thingy, I'm not really sure what they'll call it, or like this weird synth. I added more glide on it, and I just copied the vinyl strings from up here and put them into here, and did the same thing I did with this second instrument, which is I put it up an octave and move it across a bit, I think. No, I just kept it in the same spot, and I got this. So nothing that complicated, and I made this distorted riser and laid it with this riser. Then I had my tag and a couple of impacts, which are just and that's pretty much the whole beat. So after you finish recording, you're going to want to export the beat and jump into a new project, and I'm going to go over the vocals now. Okay, so with the vocals, this project seems very complicated, but really it's just all experimental, so there's a lot of stuff here that doesn't even matter. So I'll just pretty much go over what I did. So I put it into Logic, and I went into Warp, and I moved the speed down to, I think I moved it down to 20. So I'll just go ahead and do that right now. I'll move it back down to 20. And then I got this. And after you found the key of that, you're going to want to get a vocal preset, or the one that works best for you, and put a lot of auto-tune on it. And I auto-tuned it. I found the key of what the new key was to the beat, and I turned the auto-tune all the way up, added my usual preset compression, a little bit of reverb, and then yeah, I pretty much just pitch corrected it to that, and then I sped it up just like my last video. If you haven't seen that and you want me to go more in depth of how you do this part, yeah, you can go watch that. So after I sped it up, I sped it back up, not to the full thing. I think I only did it to 41. with the vocals or with the lyrics, I did this outside in a tent while it was raining, and I just said whatever I wanted to say. Like, it doesn't matter if you're trying to make some hyperpop song. There's not really that much meaning behind most hyperpop songs, and I just pretty much did whatever. And you just want to know like a little bit about your DAW, and you can just cut up the vocals. I added pedal board distortion on some of it, so you get this here. If I and then something else that I did a lot in here is I added this bit where it slows down. So if you have Logic, all you want to do is go into click on the audio file, change this to the fade tool, right click and make this go in from fade to slow down. So after you've added like that, you get this that woo sound. So I added that a lot throughout here. And the other thing I did was if you cut up like a word into a really small section, you can get, I did a lot of that. So yeah, there are different sections. Some of them have pedal board distortion, some of them don't. So I'll try find a layer that is distorted. So I'm pretty sure this bit here is distorted. Oh. So here, you can actually hear the rain if I get rid of the track. Okay, so yeah, and then pretty much I just spent some time, and here's another example of just like cutting up the vocals and stuff to make it sound. So yeah, and then that like transition between like pedal board distortion and pedal board distortion and no pedal board distortion can sound really cool in these type of songs. So yeah, pretty much that's pretty much it, and I'll just go ahead and play this, a little bit of this for you. I posted the full track, the full beat and the full song on my YouTube channel, so if you want to check them out, you can. And yeah, so this is pretty much the end result.